Alright, this is my review of exercise 6, chapter 6, exercise number 7, where we are asked to calculate the weighted average unit cost, which we obtain by dividing the cost of goods available for sale, which we get from over here, by the number of units available for sale, which we get from over here. So by adding these numbers up, the units available for sale gives us a total of 694, and the cost of goods available for sale have a total of $4,228. By dividing these numbers, we get a total of $6.092, which will be our weighted average unit cost, which we have to round to 3 decimals. Now for the next part of the exercise, we are asked to compute the cost of the ending inventory and the cost of goods sold under FIFO, LIFO, and average cost, by utilizing the same information we were given previously. As you already know, FIFO stands for first in, first out, which means that the ending inventory of 211 is conformed by the most recent purchases. It will completely utilize the 186 units purchased on June 23rd at $7 a unit, which totals $1,302, and 25 units out of the units purchased on June the 12th. Why only 25 units? Because we already have 186, and 211 minus 186, that equals $25, which will come from this date over here. And those units were bought at $6 a unit. So we already know that the 186 units were $1,302, and the 25 units at $6 a unit equals $150. By adding these two figures up, so the 1302 coming from over here and the $150 for the 25 units, that gives us a total of 1,452 units as the ending inventory under FIFO rules. So the cost of goods sold, that's the cost of the ending inventory. Now to figure out the cost of goods sold, we obtain that number by subtracting the ending inventory from the cost of goods available for sale, which we figured out in the previous exercise, which was a total of $4,228 minus the cost of the ending inventory that we just figured out, which was $1,452, and that gives us a total of $2,776 for the cost of goods sold under FIFO rules. Now we have to repeat the same process under LIFO. As you already know, LIFO stands for last in, first out. And under LIFO, then the calculations will be done, we use the same formula, but the calculations will be done slightly differently. So the last in, first out, all the most recent purchases have already been utilized. So we will go to the very first inventory performed on June 1st and take those 122 units. bought at $5 per unit, and that totals $610. And then the extra, the remaining 89 units. So 211 minus 122 that we already have from the first inventory, that totals 89 units coming from the purchases done on June the 12th. So we take 89 units from there, and those units were bought at $6 per unit, and that totals 534 units. By adding these two figures up, we get a total of $1,144 for the cost of ending inventory. Now, to figure out the cost of goods sold, we use the number we obtained from the first exercise as the cost of goods available for sale, and we will subtract the ending inventory under the FIFO rules, which is $1,144, and that gives us a total of $3,084. Now we have to figure out the same calculations under the average cost, which calculations which might be are totally different than under FIFO and LIFO rules as well. So for this, we will be utilizing the weighted average unit cost, which we figure out in the first exercise, of 6.092, and we will multiply it by the number of units from the last inventory, which is 211, and that will give us a total of $1,285.41, but we will be rounding it to $1,285 for the cost of the ending inventory. And finally, we subtract the ending inventory of $1,285 from the cost of goods available for sale of $4,228, and that gives us a total of $2,943 for the cost of goods sold under the average cost. So I hope you are able to understand my calculations. Sorry that it was kind of messy, I guess, but thank you and good luck.